my awkward beginnings crowd, everybody that popped up, to come see me speak, about things that are going on in society today. Um, there's a lot of change that's been made, since the time of me growing up. You know, there's a movie called Idi- Idiocracy, and it kind of explains how us as people have traded in our instincts and our knowledge that we were born with for basically social media, and it's pretty much true. You know what I mean? And us as young people, we're starting to lose the touch on reality. You know, nowadays, people don't pull up. My mom used to always talk about this village mentality that a lot of black people have. You know, the village mentality is pretty much gone. And what do you mean? What do you mean by village mentality? This is what I mean by village mentality. Growing up, our elders, they knew how to keep our people together. You know, um, they kept up with the birthdays. They did things for other people's kids. They barbecued, for birthdays. They had gatherings on the weekends. They would chill out. If my daughter's walking to school, you know, your mom would pick her up and drop her off. Or if your son stayed at my house for the weekend and he went to school from my house, I would make sure he got to school on time. That was just part of the village mentality. You know, um, if your daughter was walking to school and her hair looked it bad, my mom would pick her up, take her to school, and do her hair in the parking lot, and pull her to the school and drop her off. Or if your daughter didn't eat before she left the school, moms would take her to Carl Jr. and get her, egg and biscuit, egg sausage and biscuit sandwich. You know what I'm saying? This mentality has traded in pulling up on your people and showing your love for a like on Facebook. And some of these people has the mentality that they're pulling up on their homeboys or homegirls or family. They traded that in for saying what's up, throwing the deuces to somebody on Facebook. It has taken away the village mentality. It has taken away our will to hang out and chill. Chill out, Gucci. Calm down, boy. That's my killer over there. But it has taken. Chill out. Sit down. Sit. It has taken our mentality to hang out with your peoples, at the park and shoot dice and get the grill going, and we are slowly losing this village mentality. We've traded in um, hanging out with your boy, riding around, maybe smoking a blunt and chilling out, and we've traded that in for, maybe going live and hollering at your boy, man, instead of pulling up, you know. And this is a debate that I had with my homeboy's mom. And by the way, Marilyn Brown, may she rest in peace. That was my homeboy's mom, man. She passed away, I guess, a couple of days ago, and I didn't even know that she passed away. And she was good people. And last time I talked to her, we were having this debate, and me being a young man, I was kind of disagreeing with her because I didn't want to face the fact that, we are, as a younger generation, giving up the village mentality, the mentality that they had to all come together and chill out and have fun together, all go to a swimming pool and hang out, and all meet up at Chuck E. Cheese and hang out with the kids and the family and stuff like that. It's almost gone, man. And the generation that catered to that mentality, they're almost gone. My mom's gone. The homie lost his mom a couple of days ago. That was really the last of a dying breed of the natural the the natural lovers of our community. His mom loved my kids. His mom would call me and tell me, "Hey, what your son doing? Tell him to come through and chill out with her grandkids. Or hey, what your daughter doing, man? My grandkids are over. Send your daughter over. To come through and chill. Oh, don't worry about it. We're gonna feed them, and we're going out to Chuck E. Cheese later on and stuff." That's why you're starting to see like most of the like hangouts and stuff starting to close down. Most of the places you can go and chill out, that had arcades and video games and go karts and stuff. This stuff is starting to close down. It's damn near like a lost art now. You know what I'm saying? Us as blacks, how do we bring this back together with so much technology in our hand? I can text my boy and say well, salute to him, you know. And my thought that I kind of came with today is, us as people, man, we may need to put the cell phone down for sometimes, a couple of times out of the week, and chop it up with our people, man, and hang out, put something on the grill, we're starting to even lose like the relationships that we once had with our friends and stuff. It's like my boy lives right around the corner, and I ain't seen him in like a year and a half. But every now and then he'll text me and say, "What's up?" And he's satisfied with that. Oh man, I just hit you up the other day. No man, what happened to the pull up? What happened to the let's meet up at the park? What happened to shit, man? Let's run a 4-on-4 at the park, man, and play some basketball. You know what I'm saying? Those days are gone. Because pretty much everything you can do online. We would get together and play dominoes, and cards. You can do that on your phone now. You know what I'm saying? Um, Sitting back watching TV, something as simple as that. You can sit there and do that on your phone, man. We have traded in the mentality of gathering with each other for shares and likes and getting on your cell phone. And we as people, man, we have to admit that we are addicted to these cell phones. You know what I'm saying? I remember a couple of years ago I went to jail to go take care of a ticket. It was only 7 days, and you know what I'm saying? And that's when I realized that, damn, I'm losing my mind. I can't even remember nobody's phone numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there for 7 days. I couldn't even remember my son's phone number. And that's when I came to the conclusion that, well, these cell phones are a lot of technology and a lot of ways that we can contact and communicate with others, but in trade for that, we're losing a piece of our own mind. We're losing the will to gather, the will to companionship, the will to hanging out. People have full relationships on these cell phones, to where they don't even see each other. They don't even pull up on each other. I was peeping a dude the other day online that said that he was in a 3 year relationship with a girl from overseas somewhere, and he never even seen her one time. And when he finally met up with her, he was so happy. He got her some roses and candy and stuff. She came way out here from whatever it was, came way out here from another country to see him. And he said that, he felt like it was something weird about it because every time he would try to tell her to, turn her camera on or whatever, you know what I'm saying, she would decline. But, sometimes um, the things that you seem right, the things that tell you that something ain't right about this situation can easily be pulled away by close communication with somebody, and you got so deep into communication that, well, who cares? She won't show her camera. This dude said that, man, he met up with this person, picked him up from the airport, and motherfucker jumped in the car. The motherfucker was a man. This motherfucker been communicating with a man for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Well, part of the game is that, bro. This is crazy. This technology has got it to where we have lost the will to go with our first minds. You know what I'm saying? Our first mind is going to tell us that something ain't right. Something, something, something just ain't right. We've lost the will to go with our first minds on something. We've lost our first mind. My mom used to always tell me that the first mind never lies to you. You know what I'm saying? Your first mind always um, has some truth a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on how you take it. But like I was saying, man, we gotta find a way to get the black race back stronger together. Bring back togetherness, hanging out, barbecues, chopping it up. No, not on the phone, in person. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with your boy, and chilling out, man, shaking a person's hand, giving them a hug. You can't do that on the phone. A thumbs up doesn't equal to sitting back playing dominoes and cards and listening to music, debating about things, you know what I mean? And communication is key, man, no matter where we are. And we're starting to lose that, the way the world is going, we're drifting farther and farther away from the things that seem natural nowadays, and we have traded companionship for technology, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are cool with it. You got people that think they're doing the right thing by their homeboy by calling and checking up on them on the cell phone, you know what I'm saying? But you haven't seen that dude in 5 years, you know what I'm saying? You just holler at him on the cell phone or send him a text message, how you doing? Is everything okay? How's your family? It's nothing like pulling up people, man. And this is not a long live, man. This is just something that I want to share with my people. Somehow we gotta get it back together because we have lost the will to hang out and communicate and hang with each other and gather, chop it up, give each other some time to let our kids hang out with each other. Let the kids run around in the playground. Their playground is in the phone. You got, excuse my language, but you got um, 4, 3 year olds, man, they got cell phones. They're addicted to it already. Man, my 7 year old nephew knows how to work the phone better than me now. You know what I'm saying? And I've never agreed with drug addiction, but allowing our kids to do the same thing, depending on the phone for everything, we're pretty much addicting them to phones, a totally different type of drug, a digital drug, you know what I'm saying? And then, when we take it from them, it seems so unfair to them that, you feel bad about it, you give it back to them. But us as people, man, let's try at least. I know it ain't gonna be easy, man, but let's try putting this phone down, when you wake up, let's try not getting straight to the phone. You know what I'm saying? Let's try and spend some time with our family, play some cards, play video games. No, not even video games because that stops you from going outside. Let's try, communicating with each other and hanging out with each other, and doing the things that we used to do before these cell phones were big, pulling up at the park, and playing some basketball or watching the youngsters play basketball, and the parks are empty nowadays. Everybody's somewhere on their phone, chilling out, communicating with a person that they call their friend, you got people that's been in full relationships with somebody for years. And when they finally see them at Walmart or Target or Food for Less, they don't even recognize them no more, even though they talk to them, very often on the cell phone. When they finally see them, it's like you seen a ghost, you seen a stranger because you haven't even seen this person in years, you know what I'm saying? And, this is something that's got to change, you know what I'm saying? This has definitely got to change because life is too short. And let me give everybody one to grow on, man. This is something that I used to see on Saturday when we were growing up, man, in Compton. We would watch our block of shows that would come on, and they had this cartoon character called OG Readmore. You know what I'm saying? And he would end the show with a message, and he would say, "This is one to grow on." You know what I'm saying? And this would be like the last show, you know, um, that we watch on our Saturday block of TV shows. I think it was WWF would come on first. Gilligan's Island, um, the stuntman, I forgot the guy's name, but Colt Seavers, the stuntman, then Knight Rider, then OG Readmore would come on, the cat, and he would give a message to everybody. This is one to grow on. And I'm gonna try to give our people one message to grow on, once a week when I start doing my lives a little bit more. I've been slacking off with the lives and stuff, so I'm gonna try to start doing this more often. But this is a message that my mom gave to me. She said, "Son, look at that abandoned car over there in that backyard." I said, "What about it, Mom?" She said, "Look at the wheels. All of the air has come out the wheels, the windshield's cracked, the paint's faded, there's dents in the car, you know, the leather's weather torn, the seat's been faded from the sun." I said, "All right, Mom, what about that car? What's the big deal about that car?" She said, "That car doesn't drive, but in 70 and 79, when that car first came out, it was new. I'm like, Mom, what point are you trying to make? She said, if the streets can do that to that car, make that car look ran down, broke, just imagine what it'll do to you. And that's one to grow on. Hopefully that didn't go over y'all head, man. So, may everybody have a good week and enjoy themselves and, have a good time. I appreciate everybody for coming over, listening to me. Leave a message, man, and leave a message and hit the subscribe button. This is Awkward Beginnings, my channel, my community, my people. And they call me Sean Don. So everybody get back at me. This is love for everybody, man. Everybody have a good week.